Hello and welcome to my very first video tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about walkout basements, and I apologize in advance for the choppiness of the video. I'm going to try fixing that. Anyway, we're going to start out here on an empty plot of land. First thing to do is to build a foundation. It can be any size. It will cover the area of your basement and your house. After that is built, we're going to delete a section of it, which we'll see here in a second. So delete a section, again any size. This will be the size of your basement area. And once that is deleted, as you can see here, this area will encompass the basement. And so I'll go down to the bottom level and zoom in a bit here so you can see it closer. Now we're going to lower the terrain. There are two ways to do this. First way is stairs, which I'm going to do here. So we build 3 sets of stairs for a height of 12 clicks. The next way, however, is a bit more difficult. It's just using lower terrain to actually click down 12 times. Both of these ways can work. It's 12 clicks because we already have a foundation height of 4 clicks. So we need to get 12 more to get the wall height of 16. This will allow you to then build walls in the basement area. Once you're done, you can see that both these areas are the same. We'll level out the terrain here. So level out to a corner, as you see here, and then level out the rest of the area. Once you're done with this, go ahead and delete the set of stairs here. And then, to finish off, just level out the rest of the area. We move on to then build walls. You can see you can build walls anywhere in here because the foundation height is now 16 clicks. So I'm going to just go ahead and build 2 sets of walls, one on either side, just to get a sort of basement area. You can build walls wherever you want, one side, any side, front, back, doesn't really matter. You'll see that the walls align flawlessly with the foundation. And after that we can go ahead. I'm going to skip forward a bit, build some walls, build a door. You can see then we also can build stairs. So you build stairs from anywhere in the basement, and that'll connect it to the floor above. And here I just go ahead and threw some stairs in. So we'll go ahead back to the floor above, and you can then see the way that your Sims can get down to this walkout basement. So you can all see that there, and you see the door. That's the way the Sims can get out into this area. And now I'll go ahead and show you a little bit more, just a tiny bit. We'll delete the wall of the basement and show you a kind of natural wall border. So go ahead and delete the foundation against the wall. So you can see it's kind of messy now. We'll go ahead and just color the wall in, and on the other side as well. And then we can use the soften terrain feature, and you'll see here I've got it on. Just make it a bit smaller and soften that terrain to give it a more natural sort of look. And on the other side, to get the terrain around the foundation, I'm going to need to go down a level. And then you can move the terrain around the foundation a bit, just to give it a bit of a natural edge there. So after this, we'll go ahead and color in a bit. You can see here the incline is now a bit more realistic looking. And now I've changed the terrain coloring, erase a bit of the extra flagstone there. And I tend to like to use shale for the sides of hills. You can use anything you want really, or leave it uncolored if you like, but I think shale gives it a more natural look. So we'll click on fine shale and go ahead and color in a bit of the wall section here. Although I think I chose large shale here, so you can see I didn't really like how that was looking, so I changed to fine shale. Both work, they just give you a different form to it, so you can just try either, see what you want, mix and match. It doesn't really matter too much. So color in the side of the wall here with some fine shale. And then I also like to give the top area sort of darker grass color, or lighter depending on what your natural glass color is. So I'm just going to color that in a bit as well. It's not necessary, but I do like to just, touch up. You can, this is just some basic landscaping. We don't really need to go into it too much here, but you can just color in little areas like this to give it a more natural look. You can even do flowers or whatever else you want. I mean, this is very basic, so we're not going to color the rest of the area around this. But just to give you a look at what a walkout basement then looks like, we've got a door, a house, a roof, and the first floor of the house can then lead down to the basement with a set of stairs. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and that is the end.